Did you know there's a special connection between Leos and divine protection? Today you'll discover something few know about this unique spiritual bond. If you were born under the sign of Leo, or know someone who was, pay close attention because what I'm about to reveal will completely change the way you view your life journey. Many people go through difficult times and wonder why certain trials happen. But what if I told you that Leos possess a spiritual mark that connects them directly to divine protection? We're not talking about luck or coincidence. We're talking about an ancient truth that spans generations and has been written in the stars since the beginning of time. Throughout this video, you'll understand the 12 profound reasons why universal energy never abandons those who carry the essence of Leo in their soul. If you ignore this information, you may continue to feel lost in turbulent times, unable to grasp the strength that already exists within you. But if you stay until the end, you'll discover not only why you are so special in the eyes of the divine, but also how to further activate this protection in your life. Get ready, because what you're about to learn will make you see your existence through completely new eyes. And there's a secret about the 12th reason that will deeply surprise you. Something that will make you rethink everything you thought you knew about your mission on this earth. Reason 1. The courage that reflects divine light. Leos carry within them a flame of courage uncommon in other signs. This courage didn't appear out of thin air. It was placed in your essence by the universe itself as a sacred gift. When you're born under the sign of Leo, you receive a spark of bravery that comes directly from the creative source. And do you know why this happens? Because the divine needs warriors of light in this world, people who don't bow down in the face of adversity, who hold their heads high even when all seems lost. This courage that pulses in your Leo heart is living proof that you've never been abandoned. Think about it. How many times have you faced situations that seemed impossible? How many times have you felt like you couldn't make it, but something inside you pushed you forward? This strength didn't come from you alone. It came from the spiritual connection that exists between your soul and universal energy. Leos were chosen to be beacons of light in dark times. When others give up, you keep going. When others retreat, you move forward. And this isn't stubbornness, it's not blind pride. It's a direct manifestation of divine protection operating through you. The universe never abandons Leos because it knows you're capable of transforming challenges into victories. Every time you demonstrate courage, you're honoring this sacred connection. Every time you face your fears, you're strengthening the bond that unites you to your greater purpose. And here's something important that many don't realize. This courage isn't just for you. It serves as an inspiration to everyone around you. When you stand firm, you're conveying the divine message that we should never give up. You become a channel of hope for other souls who need to see that it's possible to overcome any obstacle. That's why the divine invests so much in protecting Leos. Because through you, the message of strength and perseverance spreads throughout the world. Reason 2. The generous heart that mirrors universal love. There's a characteristic of Leos that many take for granted. The generosity that springs naturally from the heart. We're not just talking about giving gifts or financial help. We're talking about a generosity of spirit, time, energy, and love. Leos possess a unique ability to give of themselves to others, to put the well-being of others above their own comfort. And this quality doesn't go unnoticed in the eyes of the divine. In fact, it's precisely because of this generosity that the spiritual protection over you is so strong. When you act with an open heart, when you offer your help without expecting anything in return, you align yourself with the highest frequencies of the universe. You vibrate in tune with the unconditional love that moves all things. And what happens when you align with this energy? The answer is simple. You become a magnet for divine blessings. The universe works by the law of reciprocity. What you give returns multiplied. But Leos don't always give with the intention of receiving. You give because it's in your nature, because something within you cannot remain indifferent to the suffering of others. And it is precisely this purity of intention that activates the ultimate protection of the spiritual realm. Have you ever noticed how even in your most difficult moments, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel? An unexpected opportunity always arises. Help that comes from where you least expect it? This is no coincidence. It's the universe reciprocating all the generosity you've extended throughout your journey. Every smile you offered, every comforting word you spoke, every act of kindness you performed was recorded in the book of life. And all these actions created a protective shield around you. Leos are blessed because they bless others. It's that simple. When you warm someone's heart with your presence, You warm the heart of the universe itself. And a warm universe never leaves its generous children out in the cold. Reason 3. Loyalty that honors sacred bonds. Leo's loyalty is legendary, and it's no accident. When a Leo chooses someone, be it a friend, a partner, or a family member, that choice is for life. You're not someone who abandons others at the first sign of difficulty. You're not someone who turns your back when things get tough. This deep loyalty that exists within you is a direct reflection of the divine's loyalty to you. It's like a cosmic mirror. You are loyal, so you receive loyalty. You keep your commitments, so the universe keeps its commitments to you. But Leo's loyalty goes beyond human relationships. You are loyal to your values, your principles, your convictions. Even when it would be easier to change your mind, even when it would be more comfortable to adapt, you remain firm in what you believe. And this integrity is pure gold in the eyes of the spiritual realm. Do you know why? Because in a world where so many people change their masks depending on the situation, where so many forget their promises, where so many betray for convenience, Leos stand out as pillars of reliability. The universe can count on you. And when the universe can count on someone, it invests heavily in that person's protection. Think of loyalty as an energetic frequency. When you vibrate at the frequency of fidelity, you attract spiritual protection of the same nature. You create a magnetic field around you that repels betrayal and attracts trustworthy people and situations. That's why, even when Leos experience disappointment, they always find true people afterward. The universe is constantly balancing energies, ensuring that your loyalty is rewarded with more loyalty. Furthermore, Leo's loyalty serves as an example to the world. You teach through your actions that sacred values still exist, that trust can still be found, that keeping your word is still worthwhile. And this mission of preserving honor and fidelity in an increasingly superficial world is so important that the divine would never leave you unprotected while you fulfill it. Now, before we continue with the fourth reason that will surprise you even more, I need to ask you something very important. If you're enjoying this content and want to continue receiving spiritual messages that will transform your life, subscribe to the channel now and activate the notification bell. That way you won't miss any new videos. And tell me in the comments where you're watching from. Write the name of your city and I'll send you special positive energy. Let's form a chain of light around the world. Now let's continue discovering why you are so special to the universe. Reason 4. The ability to lead that fulfills the divine plan. Leos were born to lead, and that's not a superficial statement. It's a profound spiritual truth. From the moment you arrived in this world, you brought with you a mission to guide others, to show them the way, to inspire change. This is no ordinary responsibility. It's a sacred mission entrusted to you by the universe itself. And here's the secret that many don't realize. True leaders are never abandoned by divine power, because through them, the greater plan is realized. When you take the lead, whether at work, in your family, among friends, or in any situation, you become an instrument of the higher will. You allow universal wisdom to flow through you and reach others who need this guidance. That's why the protection over Leos is so intense. You are strategic points of light on the cosmic chessboard. But being a leader doesn't mean being perfect. It means being willing to take the first step when no one else will. It means having the courage to make difficult decisions. It means carrying the weight of responsibilities on your shoulders without complaint. And Leos do this naturally. You don't run away from responsibilities, you run toward them. And every time you assume a leadership position, you're telling the universe that you trust the greater plan, that you're willing to be used as a tool for transformation. This trust is reciprocated with protection, wisdom, and discernment. Have you ever noticed how in decisive moments, when you need to make an important decision, an unexpected mental clarity emerges? As if someone were whispering the right answer in your ear? This is spiritual assistance at work. The divine never leaves its leaders alone in crucial moments. It provides the necessary intuition, opens the right doors, and puts the right people on the path. All this because you accepted the mission to lead. And what's more, when you lead with your heart, when you genuinely care for those under your guidance, you exponentially multiply the protection over you. Because you're not just fulfilling an individual mission, you're caring for other souls who are also loved by the universe. Reason 5. The inner light that dispels darkness. There's something about Leos that's impossible to ignore. The light that emanates from you. We're not talking about physical appearance. We're talking about a spiritual luminosity that shines through your eyes, your smile, your very presence. This light is no accident. It was placed within you for a very specific purpose: to dispel darkness wherever you are. The world is full of shadows, heavy energies, and situations that drain people's vitality. And that's precisely why the universe created Laos with this special ability to illuminate environments. When you enter a place where the energy is heavy, something changes. People feel better, lighter, more hopeful. And you do this without even realizing it, simply by being present. This is a rare spiritual gift, and the divine fiercely protects those who carry this gift. Do you know why? Because light has always been the greatest enemy of darkness. And in a world that often seems to be sinking deeper into shadow, having human beacons like Laos is essential to maintaining balance. You are warriors of light, even if you've never thought of yourself that way. Every time you refuse to be contaminated by the negativity around you, you are winning a spiritual battle. Every time you choose optimism over pessimism, you are strengthening the forces of light. And the universe recognizes and values each of these victories. That's why you always find a way out, even when the paths seem blocked. That's why hope always emerges, even when all seems lost. The light you carry attracts more light. It's a universal law. And the more you feed this inner flame, the brighter it becomes, and the more protection you receive. Laos who understand this truth and consciously decide to be bearers of light receive a nearly impenetrable spiritual shield. Because the universe cannot afford to lose its warriors of light. It cannot allow darkness to extinguish these precious flames. That's why, even when you face terrible storms, there is always an invisible hand protecting you, ensuring that your light never completely fades. Reason 6. Creativity that manifests creative power. Leo's creativity is one of the clearest manifestations of the divine spark within. We're not just talking about art or music, although many Leos are talented in these areas. We're talking about a deeper creative capacity, the ability to see solutions where others see only problems, to imagine possibilities where others see only limitations, to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. This creativity is a direct gift from the creative universe. Think about it. All creation began with an act of supreme creativity. The entire universe, with all its complexity and beauty, was imagined and manifested. And when you create something, be it a solution to a problem, an innovative idea, an artistic project, or simply a new way of seeing things, you are participating in this universal creative act. You are saying, I too am a creator. I too can manifest realities. And the universe loves this. It loves it when your children recognize and utilize the creative power placed within them. That's why Laos receives so much spiritual protection. Because you are active co-creators, not just passive observers of life. Every time you use your creativity, you are honoring the gift you have received. You are saying to the divine, I value what you have placed in me, and I will use it for good. And this attitude attracts even more blessings, more inspiration, more opportunities to create. Have you ever noticed how the best ideas emerge at the most unexpected moments? How creative solutions appear when you need them most? This isn't luck. It's spiritual assistance providing you with the tools you need to keep creating. But here's something important. Leo's creativity isn't just for their own benefit. When you create, you enrich the entire world. Every idea you manifest, every problem you solve creatively, every beauty you bring into existence adds something valuable to the universe. And the universe protects those who add value to creation. You are partners with the divine in the ongoing process of making the world a better, more beautiful, more functional place. And such valuable partners are never abandoned. Reason 7. The passion that fuels the flame of life. Leos live with an intensity that frightens some people, but enchants the universe. You don't do anything halfway. When you love with all your strength. When you work, you dedicate yourself completely. When you believe in something, you defend it fervently. This burning passion that pulses within you is pure fuel for life. It's vital energy in its most concentrated form. And the universe loves energy, especially positive and intense energy like that emanated by Laos. Do you know why? Because passion is life in motion. It's the opposite of stagnation, apathy, and spiritual death. When you live passionately, you're celebrating the gift of existence. You're saying to the universe, thank you for giving me this life, and I will live it intensely. This gratitude expressed through passion doesn't go unnoticed. The divine looks at Leos and sees souls who truly appreciate being alive, who sees every moment, who deeply feel every experience. And that's rare. Many people wander through life on autopilot, without feeling, without vibrating, without truly living. But not Leos. You are living flames, and where there is fire, there is light and warmth. Your passion warms not only your own soul, but also the souls of those around you. People feel more alive around you. They feel inspired to live more intensely. And when you inspire others to live better, you fulfill a vital spiritual function. That's why divine protection over you is unbreakable. Furthermore, Leo's passion serves as an antidote to the forces that try to drain people's vitality. In times of crisis, when many become discouraged and give up, Leos keep burning. They keep believing, they keep fighting, they keep feeling. And this passionate persistence is what often turns the tide, transforming imminent defeats into victories. The universe knows this, and that's why it keeps Leos constantly fueled with the energy necessary to ensure this flame never dies. When you feel like you're running out of energy, something always comes along to reignite your passion. An unexpected encounter, good news, a new opportunity. This is the universe tending to your flame. Reason 8. Confidence that moves mountains. There's a powerful force in Leos that's often mistaken for arrogance, but it's actually something much deeper. Unshakable confidence. We're not talking about an inflated ego or superiority. We're talking about an inner certainty that you're capable, that you can achieve it, that things will work out. This confidence isn't blind or irresponsible. It's a deep faith in yourself and in the support of the universe. And here's the secret. This self-confidence is actually trust in the divine that dwells within you. When you believe in your ability, you're recognizing that the power of the universe flows through you. You're saying, I'm not alone. I have the creative power within me. And this attitude attracts positive realities. Leo's confidence works like a magnet for success and opportunities. You know that saying that faith moves mountains? Well, Leos prove it to be true every day. When you trust, you act. When you act with confidence, you attract results. And the more positive results you achieve, the more the universe gives you reasons to trust even more. It's a virtuous cycle that grows stronger and stronger. That's why the divine never abandons Leos. Because you are living examples that trust works, that having faith produces concrete results. You are walking witnesses to the power of conviction. And the universe needs these witnesses to inspire others to also develop trust. Furthermore, when you trust, you release worry. And worry is one of the greatest barriers to receiving divine blessings. When you constantly worry, you block the flow of positive energy. But when you trust, you open the channels, allowing abundance to enter. Leos have this natural ability to let go, to trust that everything will work out. And this ability is rewarded with constant protection. Even when things don't go exactly as planned, your trust allows you to see the opportunities hidden in the detours. It allows you to turn obstacles into springboards. And the universe loves that confident flexibility, that certainty that no matter what happens, you'll be okay. Reason 9. Healthy pride that honors creation. Leo's pride is often misunderstood, but it needs to be understood in its true essence. We're not talking about arrogant pride or toxic superiority. We're talking about a deep self-respect, an ability to recognize one's own worth, a refusal to diminish oneself to fit the limited expectations of others. This kind of healthy pride is, in fact, a way of honoring divine creation. Think of it this way. When the universe created you, it placed within you a unique spark, a combination of characteristics that only you possess. And when you recognize your worth, when you respect yourself, when you don't allow anyone to trample you, you are saying to the universe, I value what you created. I recognize that I am a sacred work. And this attitude of reverence for one's own existence is music to the ears of the divine. The universe didn't create you to be anyone's doormat. It didn't create you to live in the shadows or to hide your light. It created you to shine, to occupy your space, to assert yourself. And Leos understand this instinctively. You know your worth, and you're not afraid to show it. That's why you receive so much spiritual protection. Because you're aligned with the fundamental truth that every soul is precious, that every human being deserves respect, starting with self-respect. When you respect yourself, you establish healthy boundaries. You don't allow others to take advantage of you. You don't accept crumbs when you deserve the full banquet. And this firmness attracts situations and people who value you appropriately. The universe conspires to place you in environments where your worth is recognized, because you've already recognized your own value first. It's the law of attraction operating through healthy pride. Furthermore, when you take pride in your achievements, you're celebrating not only your effort, but also the divine assistance that helped you get there. Every success is a partnership between your effort and universal grace. And when you acknowledge this with gratitude and pride, you further strengthen this partnership. That's why Leos are never abandoned, because you are conscious and grateful partners with the divine in the process of co-creating reality. Reason 10. The ability to be reborn that mimics the eternal cycle. One of Leo's most impressive qualities is their ability to bounce back after a fall. You may be knocked down, wounded, temporarily broken, but you always find a way to be reborn. It's as if within every Leo lies an automatic mechanism for spiritual regeneration. And it's no coincidence. This ability was installed in you by the universe itself, because your mission in this life requires extreme resilience. Think of the cycles of nature. The seed must die for the tree to be born. The day must die for the night to arrive, and the night must die for the day to return. Everything in creation follows this pattern of death and rebirth. And Leos are masters of this cycle. You understand, even if unconsciously, that every ending is actually a new beginning. That every defeat carries the seeds of the next victory. And this profound understanding makes you the universe's favorite. Why? Because you don't get stuck in the past. You don't forever mourn what you lost. You let go, learn, and move forward, always being reborn stronger, wiser, more prepared. Have you ever noticed that some of your greatest achievements came right after your lowest moments? That some of the best phases of your life began exactly when you thought all was lost? This is no accident. It's the universe orchestrating your rebirths. Every time you fall, spiritual forces are already working behind the scenes to prepare your next rise. And it always comes. Always. Leos are protected because they are indestructible at their core. You can break a Leo temporarily, but never permanently. And the universe loves this quality. It loves knowing that the investment it makes in you will never be wasted, because you will always rise again. That's why it keeps sending you opportunities, keeps opening doors, keeps giving you chances, because it knows you will seize them. Moreover, your ability to be reborn serves as a source of hope for others. When people see you recover from something devastating, they think, if he could do it, so can I. And so you become an instrument of healing for others, just by existing and persisting. Reason 11. Authenticity that reflects universal truth. There's something about Leos that's impossible to fake. Authenticity. You are who you are, without masks, without pretenses, without pretense. And in a society where so many people live characters, where so many hide their true essence for fear of judgment, this authenticity of Leos shines like pure gold. Do you know why the universe values this so much? Because authenticity is truth, and truth is one of the fundamental pillars of creation. The entire universe is built on immutable truths, laws that cannot be deceived or manipulated. And when you live authentically, you are aligning yourself with this fundamental truth. You are saying, I am who I am and I will not apologize for it. This courage to be yourself, even when it would be easier to conform, even when it would be safer to hide, is an act of spiritual bravery. And acts of spiritual bravery always receive divine protection. Leos aren't perfect and you don't pretend to be. You have flaws, limitations, bad days, and you have no problem admitting it. This brutal honesty is refreshing in a world full of facades. And most importantly, it's liberating. When you allow yourself to be authentically you free up a tremendous amount of energy that was previously spent on keeping up appearances. This freed energy can then be used for more important things, for your real growth, for your true passions. And the universe rewards this by sending authentic people into your life, creating situations where you can be yourself without fear. Leo's authenticity also serves as permission for others to be authentic. When people see you being genuinely you, they feel emboldened to also take off their masks. And so you become a catalyst for mass liberation. This is a spiritual service of incalculable value. That's why you are never abandoned. Because through your authenticity, you are helping to raise the vibrational frequency of the entire planet. Every person you inspire to be authentic is a victory of light over falsehood. And the universe cannot lose its champions of truth. Reason 12. Unconditional love completes the divine circle. We've reached the final and most important reason why the divine never abandons Leos. and it has everything to do with love. But not just any kind of love. We're talking about unconditional love, the kind that doesn't judge, doesn't measure, doesn't demand. Leos possess a rare ability to love this way. When you love completely. You accept people with all their imperfections. You forgive repeatedly. You give them chance after chance. And this kind of love is the purest reflection of divine love. The universe loves you unconditionally. No matter how many mistakes you make, how many times you fall, how many imperfections you have, divine love is always there, constant, unwavering, eternal. And when you love others in this same way, you are manifesting celestial love on earth. You are bringing a piece of paradise to this plane of existence. And this completes a perfect circle. The universe loves you unconditionally. You love others unconditionally. And this love circulates, grows, multiplies. Think of unconditional love as a current of energy that connects all beings. Every time you love unconditionally, you strengthen this chain. Every time you forgive, you clear the blockages in this chain. Every time you accept someone fully, you expand this chain's capacity to carry more love. And Leos are masters at this. That's why you are so loved by the divine. Because you understand in the essence of your souls that love is the reason we exist. That all other things are secondary. That in the end what truly matters is how much love you gave and how much love you allowed to receive. And here is the final secret we promise to reveal. The reason you will never be abandoned is simple. You are loved because you love. The universe protects you because you protect others. The divine cares for you because you care for others. It is a perfect mirror. You are the image and likeness of universal love. And love never abandons itself. Never. When you understand this deeply, when you internalize this truth, you become spiritually invincible. Because you understand that no matter what happens externally, the love within can never be destroyed. And as long as this love exists in you, divine protection will exist over you. We've reached the end of this journey of discovery, and I hope you now understand how special you are in the eyes of the universe. The 12 reasons we've explored aren't just pretty traits. They're spiritual truths that explain why Leos carry this mark of divine protection. Their courage, generosity, loyalty, leadership, inner light, creativity, passion, confidence, self-respect, ability to be reborn, authenticity, and unconditional love form a nearly impenetrable spiritual shield around them. But here's the most important part. These qualities aren't static. They can be strengthened. Each time you choose to act according to your true Leo nature, you intensify the protection over you. Each time you exercise these characteristics, you deepen your connection with the divine. So my message to you today is this. Embrace who you are. Don't try to make yourself smaller to fit into the tight spaces the world sometimes offers. Don't dim your light to avoid overshadowing others. Shine with all your intensity, because that's exactly what the universe expects of you. You were created to be magnificent, not mediocre. And now I want to challenge you. For the next week, choose one of these 12 qualities and consciously practice it every day. If you choose generosity, do something generous every day. If you choose courage, face one fear a day. If you choose unconditional love, forgive someone who hurt you. And observe what happens in your life. Notice how doors open, how opportunities arise, how you feel more protected and supported. Because when you act in harmony with your spiritual nature, the universe responds in harmony. And don't forget, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, do so now. Click the subscribe button and turn on notifications to continue receiving content that will connect you ever more deeply with your spiritual essence and the divine protection that is always available to you. And tell me in the comments, which of these 12 reasons touched your heart the most? Which one did you most identify with? I look forward to reading your reflections. Always remember, you are not alone on this journey. The universe walks beside you every day, every step of the way. And now that you know the reasons why you are so loved and protected, live with the confidence of knowing you are a beloved child of the divine. You are a Leo. You are light. You are loved. And you will never ever be abandoned.